I'm going to do a little demonstration here showing how GitHub can be used to manage scripts, of course, but you can also use it to make a branch and then make changes so you can do some particular study that you don't want to affect other people. Maybe testing out some new feature and making sure that it works before you make it available to other people, or maybe you just want to do a quick analysis, hack some existing script, and then after you get the result, you're going to throw that away. So let me start up Autopilot here. And then I'm going to bring up GitHub, or actually Abbas is the one I'm going to use. And then, this is the script that Sadie and I were working on. Okay, so this add point digitizer. So I'm going to just go ahead and make a copy of this and then make a trivial change. Maybe I'll run this for you first just to show you, remind you how you can run stuff from GitLabs. So this downloads that script, runs it, shows me the title and description, and then I can go ahead and run it. Okay, so now let's just make some simple change to it. We want to make sure that that simple change isn't going to break things for other people. So normally you could just hit edit, make the change, and then save it. But if you accidentally make a mistake that prevents it from being used by other people, no one can use it. So it's better to maybe make a branch first. And to do that, you go over here. Where was it? Okay, sorry. Okay, so now after I'm here, I can make a branch. So there it is, branches. Okay, so new branch. Okay, so it's going to be 4, 2, 3, test 2. I already started the test 1, that's why it's test 2. All right, so now I can navigate back to my file. And note, this looks exactly like the other one did, it's just I'm working on this copy of it. So if I copy link address, I can paste that in here. Notice it's got the branch name in there. It says I haven't seen this before, so it wants me to OK it before I do. Okay, and that should run just like before. So now let's make a change. Okay, so I made this change, and now let's try running it. Okay, now note that it shows me the script again, and that's because that it knows that something's changed. So it wants me to check off on that. And I should mention too, by the way, pretty soon this is going to show you exactly what lines changed. Of course, that's an interesting thing to know instead of having to dig through all 209 lines here. So here's the change I made, and you can see here where it makes that change. And of course, other than that, it doesn't run. Now, anybody pointing at the old script would see exactly the same thing they've always seen. So that's good. So now let's say I'm happy with that change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a merge request. And this is going to basically ask for permission to move this back into the other code. So I'll write a little description of the change, and then I'll go submit. Okay, so that hasn't actually moved that code in, and if you have authority to merge it, you can go ahead and click on merge here. If you don't, you're going to have to send an email to me or whoever does have authority to say, hey, I got this change I want to merge in. And I'd review it and make sure. And then the other thing is, supposing that you just wanted to make that change, you want to merge this back in, you're done with that source, that new branch. So you can go ahead and you can click on delete here too. So that's a convenient thing. Okay, so now I've made that merge. So now I'm guessing that would fail. If I go back to the master here, notice that it shows me the script again because something's changed. There's the change there. So that change has gone into the production branch that everybody's using. So that's all I really wanted to show right now.